Yerp, it's Perp back with another video, and I just got done checking out Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2, episode 6, or season 4, part 2, episode, however you want to call it, episode 22 or episode 81, doesn't really matter. This picks up where the last one left off, and I'm just thinking to myself, we're halfway through this part, and it seems like there's going to be a lot more story to tell, whether they end this whole entire series with a movie or we get a part 3 next year, which I'm all for either one. Make sure, y'all check out my other Attack on Titan reviews and whatnot. I do want to do an AOT live after this part is done, so we can expect me going live sometime either just at the end of March or like April, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want to kind of digest this whole season. But anyways, let's get into my thoughts of this episode, because the last 2 episodes of Attack on Titan have just been phenomenal. Has been amazing. It's been just a crazy experience. Aaron has finally let the whole world know exactly what his plans are. He wants to eradicate everybody that is against Paradise Island. And man, I love the feel and the vibe that I'm getting from this whole entire point of the story, where just even the way the world looks, it just looks so apocalyptic. It looks like the end of the world. Everybody is kind of hopeless. Like Reiner's sitting there saying like, yo, I literally can't do anything. Aaron's gonna just go around destroying everybody, destroying Marley, destroying the rest of the world. Reiner can't, get his armor on, because I guess, when he said he released all the Titans from being hardened and whatnot and stuff, and that plays into the end of this episode, which I'll get into later. So everybody, like I said, is kind of at a loss for words, doesn't know really what to do, but besides just kind of sit back. But then some of the Titans start to attack the other scouts and stuff, and they're just wondering like what's going on. And even Armin's like, yeah, this is like too far. Like, we didn't want it to be this bad to where other innocent people are going to get killed out of this. So they pretty much have to get rid of all the pure Titans, even Pixis, man, which that was really emotional to see, because, he helped them get this far and stuff, and he's just been their commander for so many years. And man, when they're all sitting on top of that tower, and they're all like shooting down thunder spears just going off, and you have the music playing in the background, that shit was really fucking dope, man. It was really fucking dope. It's been a minute since we've seen our scouts and stuff like that on the ODM gear and stuff like that. So that was really dope for Mappa to kind of do. I thought it was pretty clean. We also get this scene, really dope scene, that kind of brings things full circle with Gabby's character. Kaya and all them and Niccolo are all running down this alleyway, and then Kaya starts to not pay attention, and she gets knocked the fuck out and falls down these steps, and she's about to get eaten by a Titan, and she calls out for Sasha, but then out of nowhere, Gabby is the one to save Kaya, and I really like that. And I feel like, regardless of how you feel about Gabby's character, I think that was a really dope moment for her to have, and Kaya, because they're like the young ones in this story. So, and also going back to the whole Reiner thing, he wants Gabby to get to like the escape. There's like this escape. There's a way to escape down south, whatever. And he wants Gabby to take everybody on there and warn Marley that, there's some shit coming. But there are some people at Marley that already know some shit is coming. And I like how they reference it as like a daydream, like it happened in such an instant. Like everybody that was subjects of Ymir, which, we got the whole backstory and whatnot. And after watching the previous episode. I get a lot more detail on just how everything went, and you know, I think I misspoke a few times in my last review, so I appreciate people that corrected me and stuff like that. So with all this stuff going on, you're probably thinking to yourself like, what else is next? You know, what can they really do? Now, there's an interesting storyline with Falco, because you know they want to figure out what to do with Falco after he pretty much consumed the Jaw Titan. So that kind of makes him a liability. And then Connie gets this idea like, I'm gonna just feed Falco to my mom, you know what I'm saying? So she could turn back and she could actually move. And Connie's on a different on some different shit this season. He's kind of fed up. Armin's like, no, that's not right. You know, we should think of a different way. And I could see people being really pissed off about Armin and just the way he reacts to certain things. But Armin's right, man. It's just like, that's going too far. And now they have to kind of find out where Connie is. Is he actually going to go to his mother and feed Falco to his mother? So that's going to be interesting to see play out. But like I said, the highlights for me is the whole Kaya and Gabby scene. I thought that was really dope. And really well thought out. But now to the end of this episode, which this episode is called Thaw. And what a perfect what a perfect title, because when Armin realizes that Eren has pretty much gotten rid of all the hardening, that means all of it. So Annie is finally released from her crystal. It has been 2.5 Yo, it's been so long since we see Annie. I don't know what side she's going to be on. Well, we probably know she doesn't really fuck with either side. So she might end up, joining the scouts and fighting alongside the scouts, the people at Paradise, opposed to the people at Marley. That's going to be really fascinating. That was a way to really end this episode. But I want to get y'all's thoughts on this episode. Very much slower in tone, but I like that we can kind of just relax our brains a minute, because those last 3 episodes have been amazing. Till next time, I will see y'all in the next review. Peace out.